Hi, and welcome back to Chatelaine Makes. I'm Lorraine, and today we're going to do part 2 of our yarn dyeing with our green yarn that we dyed last week. Okay, I'm just going to show you, turn the camera around, and show you what I had already mixed up the acid dyes, and we are going to use Aztec Gold and Chestnut. Okay, and to do that I did have on a protective mask. This mask is from Amazon. Okay, and it does come with the filters, of course. And this was reasonably priced. Anyone who's looking for it can go to Amazon. Okay. Now, I did soak the yarn again in some water and vinegar. I only have about an inch of water in this pan. Okay, and it is heating up. So I have less water because I don't want the whole thing to turn color in just certain spots. Okay, so I'm going to squirt on some of the Aztec Gold. And then the chestnut brown. Okay, I'm going to leave that sit. It's heating still. You can see the steam coming off. Okay, so it is heating up. I'm going to leave that for about 10 minutes and check it. We do want the water to be clear. I may have to add more acid dye, and we'll see what happens when we come back. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes. And the water looks fairly clear. We are going to flip this and then add some more on the other side. Okay, so this is flipped. So we did have some coverage come through both sides. Okay, so once again we're going to leave this sit about 10 minutes and then come back and check it. Okay, so it's been another 10 minutes. We'll check and see, and this is fairly clear. Okay, so we're going to remove this, let it cool, and then we'll rinse it and wash it. And in the meantime, I do have some other yarn. This is merino wool and alpaca. And we're going to dye this one as well, but this one's going to be pretty much all over coloring. Okay, so I have transferred the new wool over, and I did add 8 more cups of water to bring the level up, and we're going to leave this sit about 10 minutes to heat up, and then we'll add our color. Okay, so it's been about 15 minutes and our water is at a slow simmer. don't know if you can see that. Okay, so we're going to add some emerald green. And look at the spoon. Just going to disperse this dye. Try to get this color to mix with the water as much as I can. So I have about 500 yards of wool in here. And the chafing dish was purchased from Amazon, and I believe it was $20 or $30. Thinking closer to the 20, that's Canadian. I will try to put some information for the pan and my respirator mask in the description box after. Okay, so I'm going to leave this for 15-20 minutes. And we'll come back. Okay, so it's been 15 minutes, and I'm going to turn the yarn and then add some more dye to the other side. Okay, so I've turned the yarn. I have turned down the heat a bit. Okay, and I'm going to add some more color. Give this a mix. So you do need to pay attention to around where your zip ties are to make sure you get some color in there. Ouch. Okay, so we're going to leave that about 15 minutes and come back. Just turn that down a tiny bit more. Okay. Okay, so it's been about 15 minutes. I still have quite a bit of color left in the water. So we will just leave this for about another 10 minutes and check. Okay, so let's see how our water is doing. Still got quite a bit of color left in there. I'm going to add a little bit more vinegar and wait about another 10 minutes and let this do its thing, and we'll come back. Okay, in the meantime, we are going to rinse our other yarn. Just have a little bit of color coming out. Swap out the water. Give this a little wash. Just want to clear the soap. Okay, so I've turned this off. Just checking to see how. So it's hard to tell. It is not that much coloring left. In some spots there's more than others, but I don't think this is going to take any more yarn or any more dye to it. So I'm just going to let this cool off and then give it a rinse, a wash, a rinse soap out, and then hang it to dry and bring you back after that. Okay, so our yarn is all dry, and I will show you what it looks like. So this is the green that we started with. This is 100% superwash merino, and I'll just show you what that looks like up close for the coloring. So we do have some some other colors here. So this is called Seaweed. My husband gave it its name. Okay, and they're both the same. And the other wool that I dyed was wool, 75% wool and 25% Angora, and it started off like this, and this is what it came out like. Nice tonal greens, a little bit of blue, not that much. So, and it's still nice and soft. Okay, and I had 2 like that, and then I still had some dye left over, and I did another one, and it came out like this nice pastel mint green. That's more true to color there. Okay, and that's the end for that. I do want to show you how far I've gotten on to my sweater. So down here is the stitch marker that was placed there on the 15th of January. So since then I've gotten this much done. So I'm almost finished the dove, and I started some more flowers on this side, and a big poinsettia in the middle. Okay. So I'd like to thank you for watching. Please, if you can, like this video, subscribe if you want to see more. Leave me a comment. I love reading the comments, and I do answer them. And share this video if you'd like. And thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.